It's already
now. All right, we're going back into it. Did you press the
I did.
button and
I'm
everything?
on top of that.
I'm
going to drop this chat, though.
Drop the chat, because that's distracting. That is distracting.
Okay, so apparently we're on game 3, and if I'm wrong, I do apologize. I have no idea if this is a best of 3, best of 5. I should probably know that stuff.
Probably.
Ask me if I care.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
What's that?
This has been bothering me for at least the last 10, 15 seconds. Do you care if we don't know what game this is?
No, I don't.
Okay, good.
Cool.
Adam? Yes.
Hit me with that noise! Boop! Starting up here in the top left position on Shakura's Plateau, we have Risk, and up top right, we have...
Myth. Don't even bother. I'm going to cut you off there. Don't even bother continuing. Or just go downhill. Wow, early gas.
Okay, so this
or the extractor trick, of course.
This is exactly what he did last game.
I just totally saved myself there. I pat myself on the back. I just call early gas, forgetting about the extractor trick for about 0.2 seconds.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Yeah, you almost shit the bed there.
Good call.
That's all right. So, yeah, another PvZ, obviously. Shakura's, a map that I once had vetoed for a very long time. And as a Protoss player, you're probably thinking, why? It's actually a pretty good map for a Protoss player. I don't know. I don't like it.
I'm on the same boat.
Don't like it. I don't even like how dark it is. And I like dark things, obviously.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
110%.
All the time.
All the time. Dark things.
Darkness.
All black everything.
Unity.
All black everything. So, I have to agree. You know, once every harvest moon when I play StarCraft, I'm also not a huge fan of this map.
Great game, by the way.
I heard it was pretty good.
Yeah, continue.
I've heard many good things about it. I'm just not, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if you know specifically what it is about the map. I'm just not a big fan of it. I think it's a great map, and it provides a lot of really high quality games. When high level players are playing on it.
Yeah.
But personally, I'm just not a big fan of it.
It's just like, it's one of those things. It's like seeing an attractive girl at a bar, and all your boys are like, dude, go get it. She's hot, and then you just look at her and you're just like, I don't like her.
Or you don't see it.
It's a nice. It's one
of those things. You know that she's hot.
Yeah.
You know that she's really good looking, but when you look at her, you're just like, eh.
No, I'm not feeling it.
You're just like, yeah.
Sometimes I'd rather a 7 than a 10. Just depending on the 7.
Exactly.
So
it can happen. Face numbers.
All right. So it looks like back in the game of StarCraft,
this looks familiar.
Yeah, he's basically doing the exact same build, and we do have 2 quick gases here, so we could see some Blink Stalker play coming out from Risk. Very early on, maybe even a
Robo or Stargate.
I have no idea exactly what we're going to see here. He's going to chrono out a Zealot, and he's thinking to himself, really, again, we're going to do this again, but you know what?
Round 2.
It worked the first time, so why not do it a second time?
Exactly.
He's going to chrono out that Sentry, and let's hope maybe he can do a little bit more damage with these Lings, or if he can't do any damage, at least keep them alive, wait for Metabolic Boost to finish, and then come in here and try to pick off a probe or 2. That's what I'd like to see. Or run them out and at least take the towers or something with these Lings, because last time they weren't the most efficient Lings on the planet. And 2 of them are already down, and unfortunately, sour about that
Sentry.
Zoom in
on that poor Sentry.
Oh,
don't try. I don't know if we want to try Epic Camera. Do we want to try Epic Camera?
I just did it, but it didn't work. I think I have number lock on.
Oh, okay.
That's all right.
Perfect.
I was gonna
Good
get
thing
fancy.
0 is not a scene.
So, hating it. Already getting rid of his own pylon.
That's just only going to help the Zerg out here. That means almost 0 pressure coming out of the Protoss here for the at least the next 5 minutes, really. And that's going to allow him to really solidify that expansion now. The Protoss obviously knows that there is an expansion going.
Yeah,
so depending on how he feels, he's probably also going to expand, and there it is there.
Yeah, so it looks like he's gonna be using all that gas just to get a whole whap ton of sentries out, which is very smart. He's gonna go right into a transition into a Nexus, kind of like what he did last time, sort of the exact same builds from both players. But I think actually Risk kind of hurt himself a little bit with that pylon there, supply blocking himself. And these guys are talking to each other.
He's trying to explain right now to Myth that he kind of got lucky in that his sentry did get stuck in there in between the pylon.
Well, he did good.
There was a bit of luck there.
Yeah.
There was a little tiny bit of luck there.
So, here we go. Another Forge and Gateway going down. This is sort of just a mirror of what happened last time.
This is exactly the same game.
Hopefully, we will see a cannon or 2 go up.
Yeah.
Because the last time, those roaches definitely punished
And the roach weren't just
Risk.
finished,
And
yeah.
there it is again. So, wow.
He should know it's coming. Deja vu is not exactly the saying. It's close. It's close.
Deja vu.
Deja vu. If you were a Korean, you might say that, but it's deja vu.
Thank you.
It's like devil instead of devil. And
Diablo.
El Diablo.
Diablo.
Are you just gonna switch into Spanish now?
Tiro Taco Bell.
Okay, perfect. Everything makes sense now. The Protoss is actually in a lot worse position than he was in the last game because of that sentry block and eventually that supply block. We are seeing a Stargate though because, well, he should also realize that there is certainly going to be some roaches coming his way, and so this is a smart play. And the Zerg is actually pushing it across the map now, and I'll be very interested to see if this actually works because there is now a cannon going up.
Yeah.
Which means it's
this,
give or take.
This map is a lot different from the last.
It's a lot longer.
It only takes 2 force fields to block off this this entrance. And you know,
the distance is also a heck of a lot more.
Yeah, and you know, if he can get up, I would say get one more cannon just to be safe. One thing that I'm not really liking about Risk's play, and I really hate to you know, point out flaws.
Because who are we to point out flaws, right?
But you know, he's really even last game he didn't do a whole lot of scouting. He didn't try to grab any towers or anything like that. He's being very, very passive. And you know, when you are doing a fast expand like this, I know you kind of have to be defensive, but at the same time, it would be nice to kind of figure out what your opponent's doing, and he's a little bit more prepared, and I think mainly because of the map selection this time, he's in a better position than what he was last game. So, so far so good for Risk. I'm liking it. We take a look at the probe to drone count. 41 probes to 26 drones. He's doing a phenomenal job at non-stop building probes, chronoing the crap out of those, and it looks like he actually supply blocked Myth there for a second. I totally missed
the Void
something.
Ray is going across the map right now. A second one is on its way, so it would have caught that scouting scouting overlord, and there they are. Those two forcing the Zerg to run home, and I don't know if there's layer tech yet. I wasn't paying attention to the production tab. I don't know if there's no layer tech. This is pretty nasty right now for Myth. There's only Queen's going to be able to help him, and you can see immediately the layer tech does go down, and just to help out, there's a Phoenix on the way, and we all know what that means. There's going to be some Queen picking up, and there's going to be a heck of a lot of trouble here if Myth does not handle this almost perfectly.
Yeah, well, you know what? I think Myth is going to be okay. There is 3 Queens on the field. He doesn't have a whole lot for transfusion. He's got enough for 1. He's going to have to transfuse that very quickly. He does have an Evo Chamber. A couple of Spore Crawlers are going down, and these Void Rays are going to have to just back off very quickly. I think only grabbing, what, 3 kills, 3 drone
nice
kills.
Reflections in the water there, you know?
Yeah,
there's just things when you don't play the game, you don't realize. Look at that.
Wow, that is beautiful.
That is sexy.
Damn.
This is amazing.
Blizzard, you both did yourself.
Absolutely. It's just those things you never see in the game.
So,
that's another Overlord
down.
Yeah,
that's rough. And I think at this point, he is going to take that map control that I was talking about earlier. He's going to pick off a bunch of these Overlords, and that's good. It looks like Myth is
he's feeling
awfully ballsy
right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if I agree with this. There are now 2 Phoenixes out on the field with 2 Void Rays, which means Roaches not going to be able to do a whole lot, especially if they run up that ramp. We are seeing wisely a Robo Bay now going down here.
That's a very, very nice transition.
This is getting very scary because the Void Rays force either Hydra or just to build up a bunch of Queens for no reason, and that allows him to get that extra advantage here. Get out a Giraffe or 2. And then that's when we all know mid-game Protoss with a Giraffe.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
It is very, very dangerous.
That's very dangerous.
But you know what? Myth is doing a good job. His drone count is back up. He defended that air push very, very nicely. Only, like I said, lost 3 drones there, so that was very, very good. And I'm curious to see exactly what Risk is going to do with his air. Is he going to continue to grab some air? Or is he just going to go ahead and just kind of do map control with it?
Yeah.
Take out some Overlords, maybe poke in the main later on, maybe when a big battle's happening. I'm not sure, but I would definitely love to see you know, some Phoenix play here. Just go around and pick everything off.
Yeah,
Make me happy.
Yeah, I think that's probably more likely what we're going to see here is maybe just control the map, get rid of Vision Note in the center of the map at the very least with this air at some point. And then of course when we do get into an actual battle, 2 Void Rays just for extra DPS in small groups can actually be a massive difference.
It can be absolutely huge.
And so that could be something else, but I think for now he's just going to take the middle of the map, control with that, maybe do some scouting. We saw with that Phoenix right there coming home, barely alive.
Yeah.
Just on the cusp of death.
Take a look at this. He knows that the 3rd's here. He's going to be able to deny a 3rd, and here comes the army.
Oh, hey, look, it's a Giraffe!
Yep. And, well, there we go. He's going to drop down a proxy right there at the tower. There is the Giraffe. The zoo has been
Hydra
broken.
Den is on the way as well.
He is going to be ramping rage all over the place. And force a cancel there. Nice cancel, saving 225 minerals. Upgrades right now. We do have +1 for the Zerg and +1 both weapons
Oh
for
dear.
both players. And the pain is about to happen.
This is if Thermal Lance will finish right as he hits the ramp here. Blink will be another, oh, I don't know, maybe 20 seconds or so. The proxy pylon is down. All he can do is build spines because he doesn't have anything else ready. He's building a bunch of roaches because Hydras aren't going to help him in this group.
He needs to push right now, and that's exactly what he's doing. Some decent force fields, keeping those roaches at bay while the giraffes are doing damage from afar. These Void Rays are doing some damage as well.
I think this is game.
It's going to be very, very close. And oh, very, very nice force fields. Where is the Observer? The Observer, is it in here?
Yes.
Am I shitting the bed?
Somewhere.
Oh, there it is. So
it is there.
Okay, good, good.
It's okay. We're okay. Wipe that bead of sweat off here.
Oh, whoa!
Censor it quickly with your mouse. Just keep moving back and forth over top of it. Nobody will see that.
All that BM right now.
Oh. We would like to thank our sponsors right now for this fine tournament. Nobody saw that word. Didn't happen.
I'm gonna go.
Didn't happen.
I'm gonna go and say this again. He took a risk saying that. I mean, I have been known to do and say.
We don't know. What are you talking about? Dude. What did you see? You saw nothing.
Oh, that's gonna end up on Reddit.
Nothing's gonna happen.